What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Humble Warrior coming at you guys again with another video. Not gonna try to be long on this one. So my boy Tua is putting on muscle. He's actually looking really good, and I could tell that this year's gonna be a special year for him. I can also see that he's focused on his craft. He's focused on getting better. He's also not making the same typical mistakes of holding the ball too long. He's able to improve in his arm strength, his mobility, his speed, and like I said, the most notable thing is the muscle. But the biggest thing is I'm actually happy to see that the media is turning around on him. Like, they're actually showing him much more love and appreciation because the kid can actually play. I don't know why people thought or felt like he couldn't do it. The problem that he had was Brian Flores was a coach that didn't care to get the best out of him. All he wanted Tua to do was not to make stupid plays. He wanted him to basically play within the confines of a box, like Bill Belichick. Players like that don't do well in that type of environment. As you saw, I mean, he said after year 2, he questioned if he can even play in the league. I mean, imagine how he went to the Patriots. They would probably cut him by year 1 or 2 based on his confidence. Because if you kill a player's confidence, they're not going to perform the way they should. And credit to Mike McDaniels, after 1 year, he's got Tua completely back with his swagger and everything. And it's refreshing to see because for a while I was like, I didn't want to see the kid go out after 4 years in the league and then be considered a bust because he didn't produce like he should, like I know he can. But with the season winding down now, less than a month away now, or maybe less than that, we got the Hall of Fame game of the night, which I will be watching. But I want to take time to say that, you know, I'm actually happy with Tua's progression. He's came a long way, especially off season. What he's done to actually prepare himself for minimizing injuries, to try to be out there for a whole season, to try to conduct that offense the way we know it can fluently run under his tutelage, speaks volumes to what he wants to accomplish this year. He not only wants to, you know, have a great season, but also win the Super Bowl. And it's very doable. If they can actually, you know, stay healthy enough and make enough plays and, you know, have a couple things, the ball bounce away a couple times with some of these teams, Miami could be right there at the end of the year in Super Bowl, I think it's 56. They could be right there playing for it all. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Tua hosts that trophy up, oh Lord, I'm going to have a flood of videos with just him on it. Just talking about what he was able to do this year. Of course, the whole team going to get, you know, praise as well because he can't do it without his weapons. But just to shove it in other people's faces, it's going to be a Tua-thon for a whole week from me. Basically proclaiming how great that kid is. And people can say, oh, it's a 1 year wonder. It don't matter. He got a championship. Next. Matthew Stafford is a champion, correct? And we know what he did in Detroit with Megatron, but he's a champion now. Say what you want to say about him. Say what you want to say. He's a champion. It's little nuances like that, which I feel like Tua can win at least 2 or 3 Super Bowls. Maybe even 4. I'm not gonna say he's gonna catch Tom Brady. That's unrealistic. But if he becomes a 4-time Super Bowl champion, what can you really say about the kid? What can you actually say? And if he actually takes a ring off the mantle of Patrick Mahomes while he's still in his prime, while he's still very young, there's not a lot you can say about the kid. You have to pay him his dues. Because this year could be something really, really special. And if they can make that happen, then they're in position to make another run, assuming that everybody wants to come back and do that. It's a lot harder the second time around, trust me. The Chiefs are about to learn that firsthand, but I feel like they have the personnel and they have the experience to make that happen if they so desire to do so. But I'm looking forward to this season. I'm looking forward to what he's going to do week after week after week. It's going to be a journey. And if he can somehow get the MVP this year and get first team All-Pro votes and make the Pro Bowl, it's gonna be ridiculous. Like it's gonna have to be people that gotta recant a lot of what they said about this kid. And we know the trolls are still gonna talk. That's what they're gonna do. But hey, it's hard to troll people when they're successful. When you're winning games and the cause of these victories are because of you, and your numbers are not slacking, and you putting up MVP caliber numbers week in and week out, what can they really talk about? Your height, your size, your hand size. I mean, they'll be running out of stuff to talk about. Oh, Tua got a dog with one eye. Oh, okay. So what? They're 9-1. He's already at 3,500 yards with 22 touchdowns in just 10 games. 8 more to go. He'd be well over 4,000, approaching 5,000 yards. Could be hitting 40 touchdowns before it's all over. So what we had to say then? Nothing, because you're looking stupid to do so. Anyway, guys, that's my time. I do gotta post 2 more short videos. Appreciate the love though, man. Appreciate the 1,050 subscribers. Have more videos coming, don't worry, guys, but I gotta continue to work on these videos as well. Anyway, guys, peace.